Hey there, it's your favorite trainer YouTuber. We're back playing Steam and Steel today, and we need to fix and expand the railway. My first thing I want to address is this tight curve up here near the forest camp. So, I just got some new rolling stock and an engine which looks like this. And the problem is that all these cars are getting jammed on this corner and that corner because it's so tight. So the plan is to come out this way a bit more, curve into the mountain, make a tunnel, and then or cutting through there, and then connect up to here, removing the need for a tight bend. A second thing would probably have to be this bridge here, as its bend also makes it so that the trains buckle on it, and that needs to be changed to come through, maybe out more through, come into the mountain and then over. And finally, this section here, so it twists and turns around, and the turns are a bit too tight, as everything here is really tight. So what has to happen is maybe come out a bit more this way and then up. And the other thing about it is the up section. Because it is such a steep gradient, the engines puff really slowly up it. And if there's more cargo added, then the trains would just stall. So probably need a lower gradient come up here maybe and around and then connect in. Then we can make like a loop that pops back in to here. So anyway, let's begin with the first problem. The section of windy track. So the first step is demolition. So I've already deleted a segment of track, and now I need to continue deleting this part because this is not needed anymore. We can also gain a bit more money. And now that that's complete, we can move on to phase 2, actually cutting through the mountain. And I'm thinking we just come straight through and then slightly curves coming through and then connect right up to the switch, and then that leads to not as much of a tight curve here as well. Just need to connect up the track here. Make sure it's a straight line coming through. And now need to do the same thing as before in the other tunnel and connect up to here. And now just need to make it straight. Connect here to there. And perfect. So there we go. Problem 1 has been solved. Now let's move on to problem 2. So problem 2 begins about here, when you're coming up to this corner here. It's very bouncy, and because of its sharp corner there, you lose a lot of speed. So the plan is probably to come out maybe this way, bridge this gap, and then maybe hook back into the tunnels. If that makes any sense, but I can start doing that. Or to begin, we need to demolish the track. I'll leave the bridge there for now. And I need to grab this part of the track, as we are going to come up this way. If I can get up there, I can go over there. Make sure it's level at least. There. Looks pretty good. And now we're going to connect here, here, and now we need to go over there. It is now a new day, and I am now out of money, so let's speed run that. Also, the bridge does not reach the ground anyway, so anyway. Just to check back up with you guys, still trying to climb the hill, and my idea is that I can disconnect half the train so that they can be broken up into 2 sections. So I'll see if this works. It really worked because now we are flying. They try and catch up to for smashing the buffers. Time to get back to the speedrunning. We made a grand total of 6,895, or half that amount. So I guess that might be enough to get us there. So I guess I'll just have to see by deleting this section. And now that those trains are back there, this can be deleted. Deleted as well. Deleted here. So after all of that, we completed basically the section all the way to the bridge, and this part here. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to make some money for a bit. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so we are back the next day, and as you can see, the section is now complete, and we can now test some trains on it. So let's refuel engine number 2. And number 1. And now we can release our loco brake, and we are off. Okay, going pretty fast on this hill. There might be a problem. We'll worry about that later. So, we're gonna go through the cave. Alright. The cave now. And towards the large bridge. Check if the boiler pressure is good. So we have enough steam pressure. Look at that. The section is now complete and the trains run very smoothly over it. So, anyway guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I'm going to continue playing. See you guys later.